Kia ora, I'm Cathi Barker and I'm standing for the Bay of Plenty Regional Council and for the Western Bay of Plenty constituency. Why am I standing for the Bay of Plenty Regional Council? Because I believe in the Bay of Plenty Regional Council. There are some people, such as Shane Jones, who wants to see the Bay of Plenty Council scratched. Scratched because it's a hindrance to growth. Of course, Shane's motivation is jobs, and I appreciate that and I understand that. But there is a need for a balance. There is need for somebody to give the environment a voice. There's the need for the Bay of Plenty Regional Council. The Bay of Plenty Regional Council's focus is on the environment, and its focus is on the region, and its focus is not on supporting developers. So with the demand for growth and the demand for jobs, there's the need to balance that out with the demand to protect our environment. Somebody needs to give the environment a voice. So that is why the Bay of Plenty Regional Council needs to continue to exist. We need somebody to be responsible for climate adaptation and climate mitigation. So the Bay of Plenty Regional Council, for example, looks after things like flood protection and river and drainage systems, infrastructure, and stormwater systems. And we need all these things to protect our communities with the extreme weather that we're undergoing. We also need things such as natural climate adaptation and mitigation practices, such as the restoration of wetlands. The restoration of wetlands ensures that we improve our water quality. So we do need the Bay of Plenty Regional Council, and it can't be put in the hands of a local council. And the reason I say that is a lot of these things that the Bay of Plenty Regional Council look after is on a regional scale. Imagine, for example, Lake Rotorua. The water in Lake Rotorua goes into Rotoiti, which then goes into Kaituna, which then goes into the Makatu estuary. So if we tried to fix the Makatu estuary in isolation without including the Kaituna, the Rotoiti and Rotorua, it wouldn't work. So the catchment is on a regional level, and so we need a council that works at a regional level. And so that's why we have certain things that are better handled at regional level and certain things that are better handled at a central government level and some things that are better handled at a local government level. So my focus is on making sure that the Bay of Plenty Regional Council continues to exist for our community, for the environment, and for the region. But that's not to say also that we can't improve things. There are things that could be moved to local level and be managed better there. There are things that could be done better. And I agree that communities are suffering. They just can't afford to pay any more in terms of rates. So I think we've hit the max we can do with rates. And we need to find better ways to do what we do. And there is room for improvement always. And so that's what I'd like to see, is more efficiency in council, but for the council to continue to exist, to be a voice for the environment and to protect our communities. The other thing is things like the shares, the Port of Tauranga shares. People are asking about whether we should be selling those or whether we should be keeping them. I think we should be keeping them. They've done extremely well. I mean, last year, the shares provided a dividend of $48 million to the Bay of Plenty, and that enabled the rates to not be risen too high. So we need those dividends to pay for things, funding. So I don't think we should sell the shares at all. But I do believe in diversifying the portfolio. So we need to look at that. The other thing we need to do is we really need to work on this regional deal for the Western Bay of Plenty. The regional deal, I don't want it to be just a directive from the government that says that we have to sell assets and that we have to tax more. I think I would like to see the regional deal be actually a deal where the central government steps up, recognises the importance of the Port of Tauranga, recognises the importance of the Bay of Plenty to the GDP of this country and provides assistance to help with growth, infrastructure, housing, and provides that funding. So my name is Cathi Barker. I'm running for the Bay of Plenty Regional Council. I do believe we need a regional council, and I would be honoured if you would vote for me. Ka kite.